Thanks for the lurk. I appreciate it.
That offense. Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Chiefs, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Cousins. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw is Tannehill. He completes this to Russell Gage. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
They sure did, and the key number to me was total offense allowed, which was barely over 100 yards. That's a heck of a sign that this defense is really putting all the pieces together and doing it cohesively.
Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw there complete to Mooney. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a 1st down. Tannehill now to throw. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Now a man who played at Centennial High here in Las Vegas, Ramondre Stevenson. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They'll run for it. It's Stevenson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. On On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Here we go now on first and goal. Here's Tannehill. Now he's flushed out left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll run with Stevenson. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. They'll try to run with Dobbins. No gain on the play. And what to do now on fourth and goal? Santos' kick is up and through, and the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. (3-0) after one on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Second down. Here's Mostert again. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Cousins. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Leonard Williams gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And they're going to get this up to midfield. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Tannehill. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They can use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw, Tannehill. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and that will keep this a 3-point game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try and work for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Mostert. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing, Cousins. Looking downfield for Jones. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. After the interception, here's Tannehill. Caught, Kelsey, left side. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Second down, here's an option right. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Tannehill's throw caught here by Metcalf. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up and make those throws, and he did that.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Completes and Mooney on the slant. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Tannehill. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Tannehill. That's complete. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Cousins now after the fumble recovery. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. To throw, Cousins. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. He completes it to Julio Jones. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25. Final play of the half, Cousins. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So the incomplete pass there, but the roughing the passer call bails them out.
Which means you have to stay on the field on defense longer because you've given the offense free snaps, not to mention the free yardage after that mistake.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. It's all down to this. Week 18 of the NFL regular season. Lots to be decided, so let's get right to it. We'll get started out in Denver, and it's the Broncos who are out in front. Amon-Ra St. Brown, a touchdown reception. From there, we'll make the trek east to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. Patrick Mahomes, another strong performance as his guys claim victory number 13 on the year. Lastly, let's get you way up to Seattle. See what's happening with the Seahawks. And that game's all tied up as they play the visiting LA Rams. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats for KC in that first half. And even though they've got a halftime lead, they're likely devising ways as we speak to try and get a little more production from their passing game. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, we check on their numbers on the ground in the first half as they know they'll need to be better to overcome this halftime deficit.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Taking it about the 1. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Third and short yardage, Cousins. He completes it to Jones. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first and 10, it's Mostert. He'll take this up just shy of the 40. Excellent display of footwork on that run. Second down, here's Mostert again. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A pair of first downs gives him a first and 10 up at the 44. They'll run the draw with Mostert. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Play fake. Cousins. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the 50, it's Tannehill. Flush to his right. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So first and 10 now from the 30. Stevenson now on first and 10. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 21. And the Raiders call on a nickel set here for third down. They'll keep it on the ground. Felton. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. From the red zone now, Tannehill. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up first and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Second down and goal. Tannehill. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to third and goal. Tannehill throwing again. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chiefs will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Santos with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it culminates in a Travis Kelce touchdown. Taken in at the 3. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. Second down, here's Mostert again. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To throw is Cousins. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
On second down, Cousins again. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. The Raiders on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Recovered by Kansas City.
Following the fumble recovery, Tannehill. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on second and 10. Now it's Tannehill. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. On third down, here's Stevenson. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
2nd and 5 now. Cousins. He'll swing this out to Mostert. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the Raider first down.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. Caught on the right side by Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
A 2nd down throw for Cousins. Caught by Jones. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 43. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To the air again, it's Cousins. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Cousins pass intercepted by the
Good
Chiefs.
starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. And they'll begin by running the option. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. On the return comes Cobb. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. So Kirk Cousins in the offense. Down by 13. 90 seconds remaining. They've yet to score all game long, but now they need to do so twice in short order to have a shot. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Raider first down.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And not a whole lot there, maybe 3 yards on 1st down. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. One last shot now for Cousins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game. So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough, but yeah, you're right.
most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys were nails out there.
So for the Chiefs, they do get the victory that pushes them over 500 for the season as they finish at 9-8. And that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but
NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wildcard Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Chiefs and the Raiders, next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level will be off the charts.
It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the NFL's comeback player of the year in 2019, and that's Ryan Tannehill.
And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes, and he said he feels like he can take some shots against the secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins, and he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll go again with Dobbins. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation, because trying to move up a spot, I don't know if it's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then.
On first down, it's Tannehill. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 11 now. Tannehill, his throw incomplete. The 7th play now, this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Tannehill. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. So the Raiders backed up here to begin their first drive. They're led out by Kirk Cousins, former Michigan State product, who's now in his 11th NFL season.
And he comes into these playoffs bringing a team that's been battle-tested, won the division, and earned the home playoff game here in round 1. But every year they know that a division champ, it feels like, gets beat. They don't want to be that team. They have to avoid the overconfidence and make sure they play the same way they played during the regular season, mistake-free and with passion.
Cousins on first down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Here's A.J. Cole now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He'll take it at the 42. Gets around him. Now a hit and a loose football. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They go play action. Cousins looking downfield for Jones. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Marvin Jones, 31 yards. And the Raiders will strike first here in this wild card matchup. The fly route works for the TD ground.
And you know the receivers love to say, if we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did. All the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the strike.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And you know, listen, there's 2 ways to get the number 7 seed. You can back into it or you can charge your way into it and seize it. But ultimately, once you're here, you can throw that out the window. You've got to come to play.
Yeah, you just think of that phrase, any given Sunday or Saturday as the case may be. And even though this is a 2 versus 7 matchup, don't think for 1 second that this game's going to be a pushover. Anything can happen once the playoffs begin.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And his pass, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Up the middle. Now the ball comes loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next
under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Running the counter with Mostert. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with a first down, 7 yards on that pickup. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Back to the air, Tannehill on 2nd down.
They set up the screen for Dobbins.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Back to Stevenson on 1st down.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Tannehill now to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down.
Holding.
So who's this going to be on? That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. A shotgun snap for Tannehill.
He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
To the 40 and no further. The razzle-dazzle, though, got him a couple extra on the play. 3rd and long, it's Tannehill. And the Raiders have got him.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. 2nd down, here's Mostert again. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. Jones has it.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
To throw is Cousins. He'll find Jones again, complete.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
First down, here's Cousins.
He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. To throw again on 2nd down, Cousins. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Cousins again. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. And this one is no good. He missed it, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up a great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And this will be caught by Mooney.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Tannehill on first down. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now another timeout called for by the offense as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Tannehill. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 41.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the...
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. So we're at halftime of this AFC Wildcard matchup. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. But first, let's remind everyone what we've got coming up in tomorrow's action in the AFC. We've got a good one on tap, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts squaring off against the Cincinnati Bengals. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for KC. And they did not do much at all in terms of throwing the football in those first 2 quarters. That's going to need to improve if they want to erase this deficit. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, we check out their numbers on the ground as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the second half.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. This will be fielded inside the 5. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 37-yard line.
A run with Mostert up the middle. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Up the middle they go with Mostert.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. They hand it off to Mostert. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
There's so many definitions of a complete back. I think most people think a guy who can block, a guy who can catch, and a guy who can run. But how about when you put it all together as a runner and you can fake people out, you can be shifty, and also run with some power and break tackles, as we just saw on that pickup.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They'll try it now with Mostert.
But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
On the handoff, this is Mostert.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, Cousins. And it'll be intercepted.
And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Now they go screen. It's complete. A good convergence there defensively. Only a yard, and it's second down.
On the handoff, Stevenson
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Throwing on third down, Tannehill. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Max Crosby able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return.
The Raiders heading out to take over.
Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a two-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. That's to the speedster Olamide Zaccheaus. Throwing again on second down. Cousins complete. This is Lewis.
And they'll get this down around the 47-yard line.
Play fake. Cousins. Complete to Zaccheaus. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. One quarter remains for the right to survive round one here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4.
Alexander Johnson there on the stop.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Cousins now. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Now Mostert, and he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. So here comes Justin Tucker in a big spot. This to make it a 2-score game. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that's CD an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Tannehill. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they're able to get this one across the 35. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. But correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Tannehill. Completes it again to Gage. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Tannehill. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Looking to throw again on second down. Tannehill. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 31-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. On first down, it's Tannehill. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Throwing again is Tannehill. And that one falls incomplete, breaking his string of 7 straight passes completed. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Tannehill. And he wisely will throw that one away.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Raiders offense ready to go. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. The Raiders likely going to get out of this with a victory as they take a knee. They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game, check, got that done. Win a wild card game, big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.